What's good, y'all? It's me, there's V, and today I'm here to talk about a lot of people have intelligence, but not too many are well developed in the emotional intelligence department. And we all trying to make things right. Emotional intelligence comes from actually experiencing life and dealing with other people. And you can't watch no YouTube video about it until you actually know what it is that you want to make right. Everybody deals with situations in their own way. It's easy to know what to do, but the challenge is actually knowing how to apply what you know. And this gets better with repetition and fucking up. The better you know how to apply what you know to the situation, the quicker you mature in that area of life. It's a lot of intelligence, but a lot of individuals lack the experiences or lack the know-how to move in the actual situation. You know what I'm saying? Because you can watch anything you want to watch, but when it comes down to it, you always gonna, I believe it's just the internet that's having people compare themselves and wanting to be in this space without putting in the work. And once they actually start to experience what it takes to even know, I was kind of all over the place in this video, but what I'm trying to convey is a lot of people just don't have what it takes to put in the work in order to maintain a space in this position. There's certain public figures people try to emulate, and they don't understand what it takes to actually be in that position. That's why a lot of people are so toxic to themselves and their surroundings, because it's basically nobody want to really put in the work for real. And people look at failure like they actually failed instead of fucking up like a lesson and shit. So it's important to be around people who really understand. It's important to be around people who actually understand. You know what I'm saying? Because we in a society where everything is rapidly growing and shit like that. And if you left behind, you kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to go through a lot of shit. Or you kind of got to get scorned a little bit. Or you kind of got to get slapped in your face a little bit. So it's just important to be around people who are understanding of the spaces that you in if you're not where you want to be. You got to be ready for a lot of changes. And you got to be strong. And if you're not, then you're just going to drown. And we all got to learn how to be our own scientists and shit like that. Go out and study the world. Yeah, but this is what's going on. A lot of people intelligent, but are not well developed in this emotional intelligence area, because nobody is actually applying what they know to their actual surroundings. With the lack of emotional intelligence, you just make life harder. You just make life way harder than what it is. You don't know how to really move through situations in a mature manner. You might make little small situations in life way bigger than what they actually are. A lot of bad situations happen because of and due to the lack of emotional intelligence. This is very necessary. That's why small little shit just be happening and it get turned into big shit. And it's a bunch of just bullshit because of the lack of emotional intelligence. And with the lack of emotional intelligence, poor emotional decisions are being made all the time. So it's you plant bad seeds all the time. If you were to take control of that, you will be all right. And the first step is to acknowledge the things that you do to add on to the bullshit situation. If a fucked up situation happen in your life, blame yourself for how much you put into that situation to make it more fucked up. A lot of individuals just play victim and don't really take a step back and see what they actually added to the situation to make the situation grow. It's really important to work on this aspect of life. It's really important to work on this aspect of life. And you will never be in control of how you move if you're not in control of how you move. If you don't know how to move through these situations, you never gonna be in control of how you move. gonna be like washed up and getting taken away. It's like going with the flow and wherever the flow takes you and shit like that. But yeah, man, I wanted to elaborate a little better because I was dancing. I stopped the video. I mean, like I started dancing and shit like that, and I lost track. What it takes to even know what this person know that you learned it from. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody perfect. The only why people know what they know is because they either real good at observing their surroundings, or they actually was the problem at one point themselves, or learning from themselves. I don't have a problem with the internet. It's a good and a bad to all this. And I'm just explaining the bad side right now. The internet has a lot of benefits, but I'm saying the bad side, people want to be instantly gratified and don't understand that it takes time. Like it takes time and knowing how to apply what you know to actually grow or to actually know something for real.